Sir, I feel we've come into a bit of a misunderstanding here. Are you implying you're irreplaceable? I doubt that. I can very well do without you. You are, no one cares for you. I don't need you. No one needs you. We can just, throw you away. Doesn't matter. No one misses you. So what's your point? You're just, you're just a piece of paper.
My knowledge is far superior to that of yours, sir. Yes, my son, believe all you want, but the fact still remains that you are just a mere puppet of the script.
What? Did you just tell that people can't do it without you? Is that what you're saying? That they can't survive without your guidance? Yeah, right. I have a secret weapon just for you. Just so you know, we can't survive without you. Fucking shit. JJ back at it again, ladies and gents. So, as you saw, my script just got fired. Yeah, good joke. Yeah, so basically today about motivation and avoiding procrastination. So, many times when you're thinking about doing stuff, procrastination might seem like a very, very tempting option. You could just lay in your bed, or don't want to get up yet and don't want to organize your stuff. Just take it easy and all that stuff. And well, I noticed from myself when if I'd have these moments where I'd kind of procrastinate, if it was multiple days that I didn't do that much things, I'd go into this habit of kind of not doing much at all, in that sense, that not getting things done as much. So when you get that drive on, that now I'm gonna do things, write this write this story or whatever, or read this book, draw this thing, edit my YouTube video, make my video, call this person. It could be just the small little tasks, but even the most smallest ones are very important in that sense. That if you go multiple days without making that much things, I noticed from myself that I kind of start getting into the habit of not getting things done. So then you're just putting things. I'm not just gonna do it quite yet. I'll do it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow might not do it, and then you're gonna put it off with one more day. I'm gonna do it the day after, and the day after. What happens then? Well, you probably know the result. That most likely it's gonna be, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, unless you really grab yourself by the balls and now we're gonna fucking do it. So that's always a little bit of a risk in a way, that if you start procrastinating and go into that kind of streak, so then you'll not get much anything done. But the important thing is just even regarding anything, work or YouTube or anything, even if you don't get like results that show you don't get any views, or whatever. Just keep pushing, because at some point you're gonna get rewarded for the work you've done. And if worst comes to worst, if you don't get that reward you hoped for, at least when you're constantly doing things, and you kind of get into the habit of being productive, so it develops into a habit. So at least then you're getting things done daily, because you've hopefully gotten into a daily rhythm of I'm gonna do this and this today, tomorrow I'm gonna do this and this. So it's a very good thing if you get that drive to, on consecutive days, to do things, even if it's the small ones. It doesn't matter. Those are still very, very useful and essential, because if you say it's about cleaning your place up, or any kind of those basic things, if you put off your cleaning your apartment, at some point it's gonna look like shit. So it's just not of any good use, because then you're just gonna it doesn't reward you in any way. When you're putting off stuff, at some point it's gonna become this mountain. It's gonna pile up more and more and more, and then it's gonna be unbearable, and then you're gonna do it when it really starts to piss you off. But it would have been much easier if you would have taken up the task a lot more earlier, because then it was still like a smaller problem or issue or whatever, small thing either way. So that's what I mean by that. And it's many times like about getting results, because nowadays in our society we've gotten so used to getting things instantly, shipped to us, getting that movie, watching that movie from Netflix, or watching that video from YouTube. Everything's so instant. So if you don't get the results from what you're doing, don't be don't be discouraged, because it's at least when you keep doing the thing you are doing, then you can say that I've done things, instead of sitting on your ass. So you have something to be proud of. At least you tried, and you did what you felt was important, even if it didn't work out, but you still tried, and that's the important thing, what matters. So many times, whatever it may be, like I had this conversation with one of my old schoolmates from a vocational, and I was saying to him that basically I was working in a certain place, and he was like, yeah, I've been thinking about working there too, like that I could apply there and go try out and stuff. But too often what I've seen is that instead of doing things, it's many times just talk. So prove that you are worthy of your word, and do the thing you're talking about, and do it till, well, you get some kind of a, even if it was not the desired result, but you get something out of it. So say you'd make, you know, like if oh, fuck, shouldn't have fired my script. Shit. Now that I got sidetracked, I'm gonna explain a little more. So what I mean is, if you have an opportunity of some kind, or say you apply for a new job and it isn't quite as pleasant as you hoped it for it to be, so you don't have to stay there forever. It's not, don't think of it as a prison. You can still get something very useful out of it in terms of skills or knowledge. Take the call center, small thingy, which I applied to last week as an example. So I'll see with time how I feel. If I don't like it as much as I hoped for, well, then I'm gonna, you know, basically get out of there. But there's still a good chance that I'm hoping to learn more about sales and also learn more about counter arguments. So there's still something positive in there. Yeah, like that's everything for this video. So do things when you're not feeling like it. Do instead of just talking, and, you know, get the motivation and try to make getting things done into a habit.